Thank you.
Okay, now joined by
good evening.
England coach Thomas Tuchel. Again, 2 questions per person. And if we get time, we'll come back to you. Rob, do you want to get us started when Thomas is ready?
Good, go.
Good to see you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Can you update us on any specific team news, please? And specifically whether Harry Kane can play a full 90 minutes?
Very easy with Harry. He can play. He's fit. We did the right thing. He's top in training and ready to go. And I don't see why he should not be able to play 90 minutes. The pause was just a short pause for him. He played all matches before for Bayern Munich, so I don't see any obstacles there. Ollie left camp, unfortunately. It was too painful. He could not train with us, so he is in treatment with his club and tries to get ready for the weekend. That's basically it. Everyone else is with us and available.
Good man. A win here, obviously, and England will qualify for the World Cup with 2 games to spare, which is an extraordinary achievement. We should never take that for granted, I think. But it feels, I think, to a lot of us that there's been a significant shift change maybe in the last 2 games in performance levels of the players wanting to playing as you more in the way that you would want them. Do you agree with that? Have you seen that yourself?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it even against Andorra at home, even if we couldn't prove it in the terms of the result, and maybe people outside expected more than just a 2-0 and underestimated the defensive performance from Andorra a little bit. But I saw it even in this game, the commitment, especially in the defensive work, the commitment in the high press. There was a significant shift in our attitude and in the way we played. Then we had, of course, 2 very good results, good performances lately against Serbia and against Wales, and we want to take the next step. Yeah, I feel this. I feel that we are building something and we are going in the right direction. But as always in sports, tomorrow is the most difficult game. Tomorrow we have to show respect to our opponent, respect the circumstances. It's a away match in a World Cup qualifier, and we can. With the result from Albania and Serbia, we can qualify tomorrow, and we want to do it with a win. That's extra motivation, of course.
Just behind you there. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, coach. I have a question about mentality. Before the matches like this against opponents who's not very strong, who don't present the top level, like Germany and Spain, because Latvia is not strong team. Does the preparation to the game like this are the same like to match against Germany, Spain, Italy? How it looks like?
Yes and no. I mean, it is the same preparation in terms of it's the same amount of meetings. It is the same setup. We have an offensive meeting, we have a defensive meeting, we have offensive training, defensive training, and we will do tomorrow the summary and the set piece meeting. And I think it's very important, and it's for me a given to prepare it in the same manner that you would prepare any opponent. Of course, we are aware that we are the favorites, and we are aware that we are the favorites, and this is also a reality that we expect a win from us, and but to be prepared how to win, where to find the spaces, I think this demands the respect towards the game, because even the teams who play as an underdog like Latvia tomorrow, they are well drilled. They know everything about us because everything is available out there in analyzing tools. So everyone is defensively well drilled. We expect a deep block in a 5-4-1, maybe a 5-3-2 tomorrow. So we need to have answers to that, and that comes then with intrinsic motivation. We will not allow. We don't want to get away with 80%. We don't want to get away with 90%. We want to put a performance in that makes ourselves happy, that makes ourselves proud, and this performance should then be enough to beat your team and hopefully get the win. But we show respect in the preparation. That does not change against whom we play.
Mm-hmm. And the question about not Latvian team overall, but about the Latvian players. How many Latvian players do you know? You can explain also footballers from the past, from the present. I hope that you remember from Bundesliga, Artyom Srudnius.
Help me with the Bundesliga. Who played in the Bundesliga?
Artyom Srudnius. He played in Hamburg, HSV and FC Köln while you were coaching Bundesliga.
Can you tell me his name again?
Artyom Srudnius. He played in HSV.
Yeah,
and FC Köln and Hanover, while you were coaching Mainz and Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I have to say I didn't know a lot of players before we played your team, of course, in the qualifiers, and then you of course you watch matches, and you watch matches with your analyzing team and with your assistant coaches, and then you are aware, of course, of the players, and then you understand. Maybe I don't know all the names if you want me to write them down, but I know the numbers. I know if it's a left foot, if he loves to play with a back to the goal, or if he plays as a wing back. I know all that because we prepare the team, of course. This comes with a job and is necessary to do because the players want to know, the players want to be prepared also in the on the individual opponents. So our fullbacks want to know what the wingback how the wingback controls the ball, which side he prefers. The central defenders want to know how the central striker controls the ball, which foot is his strong foot, all of that. So we are aware of it, and I'm sure I have. If I had a picture of the player from Cologne, Hanover, and Hamburg, I would straight away recognize.
Thomas, you mentioned rhythm, momentum, building a team and team spirit a lot over the course of this international break. How will that influence the team that you pick for tomorrow's game?
I don't know actually which team I pick. I have not decided yet, but everyone deserves all of the players. And especially we had enough time to recover after the match against Wales. So we had 2 full training sessions yesterday and today. The spirit and the momentum is clearly there. The players are fully focused. They train with an awareness. They train with joy. They train with a lot of quality. You can sense it. So everyone made an impact. Everyone made himself available, and it's on us to take some choices. I don't think that we can go wrong with the choices, but the question will be: will we change a lot? How do we manage maybe some minutes? But the focus is on building a strong team, starting in a strong team, starting also a team that is used to play with each other, to not give any wrong signals, because it's a given to respect the opponent, and we need a strong team and a strong performance to win a away game in a World Cup qualifier.
You mentioned earlier that you expect your team to win. You demand that your team win tomorrow. That would mean qualification. If you do qualify, it means that you have 2 extra games at the end of this qualification period, which become effective friendlies, really. What opportunities does that give you in the next international break? And are there any frustrations that it'll be such a big gap between the end of this month and the next competitive game?
Yeah, this will be a long break. But it is what it is. The point is to not dwell on problems, but to find solutions and to turn it around and find solutions that then we have maybe an advantage out of it. However, we will do this. Believe it or not, my thoughts are not about November right now, because it will change a lot if we can fix qualification or not. So this is where all the energy goes at the moment. When I say I expect a win, I expect first of all a performance that makes us the deserved winners. I know good enough that it's never guaranteed to win football matches. Too many things can happen. Luck and being unlucky is such a big part of the game. But we are in the moment where we expect the next good performance, top performance from us, and that should give us all the chances to win. And then if we do that, we talk about the next step. But before, with full focus on tomorrow.
Hi, Coach. Yanis from Baltic Football News. I have a question. In your coaching career, you have coached sides who have been heavy underdogs heading into the game, probably.
Yeah.
And my question is, if you put yourself for one night as a Latvian national team head coach, what will be the message to the players tomorrow before the game against England?
You're absolutely right. I played a lot of matches as an underdog, and it can be a very nice role to play as an underdog because it lifts the expectations, less expectations. You felt that maybe if you played football, sometimes if you're 1-0 down and you feel suddenly a bit like liberated because it's things like this can happen, and to play as an underdog and to create an underdog motivation and create an underdog mentality will help, of course, Latvia team tomorrow. I think they will make the most of it. I think they will try to implement the spirit that they have nothing to lose. And the longer they hang in there and the longer they make life difficult for us, it can maybe lead to frustration. On the other side, in our dressing room, we demand, of course, things and a high rhythm and a high physicality in the game that hopefully your team cannot cope with us. And we will try to focus only on the things how to act and not on the surrounding. If we are favorites or if we are like eye to eye on the same level, or if we are underdogs, it's just like a noise that will hold us back from performing. So we know what we demand of ourselves, and we want to get this game tomorrow going. We want to play in a high rhythm from the start and implement a physicality that is difficult to cope with for your team. But yeah, the situation is clear. You are the underdogs, and we are the favorites.
Hello, Coach. Arkadis from Latvian media. In January, Jordan Henderson played here in this stadium and lost with the Ajax. So maybe he mentioned this fact in a team
talks.
Good
that you say it. He will not be in the team tomorrow now. I didn't know that. Bad for him. He lost with Ajax.
Yeah, 1-0 to RFS Riga team.
Okay, he didn't tell me that.
And the second one, what do you think and how much you are aware of playing in stadium with athletic tracks and without one stand even?
Yeah, I was... in a club in Germany where we were in third division and second division, and then the team went up to first division without me, unfortunately. But we had a quite similar stadium. It reminds me of that, like a 100 meters without the tribune. Yeah, it's very unusual. The pitch looked very good from far, I have to say, like from 20-30 meters away. The pitch looked good. We will not. It's unusual, not more, and not more, not less. There are no excuses if we come here as England team. If we wear England shirt, if we get caps, and it's an honor. We are proud to represent England, and it's a dream to play any national game. So this should not hold us back. I think it's the beauty of qualifiers to play in stadiums that you rarely normally visit, and hopefully we get a better result than Jordan Henderson in his visit. And it's up to us to show the attitude that is needed and to not be frustrated and to play with the right spirit.
And last questions here.
Hi Thomas, you mentioned the importance of competition. I just wanted to ask, what do you want the players that aren't included in your squad? The players that aren't included in your squad, what do you want them to feel when they watch your team play?
The hunger to come back, yeah, and the hunger and the will to come back. And they're more than, of course, the door is always open. We will always have the trouble to choose. We will always have the trouble to nominate. That's in the nature of nomination. for a football nation like England, we have a pool of talented players and we have to make a selection. So the ones in camp, they should feel, first of all, privileged, and then feel the hunger and feel the competition to keep the shirt. And the ones who are not with us, they should feel the hunger to be with us when the next opportunity is. And this is always through behavior, through performance. The door is always open.
Okay, thank you very much, and see you tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow.